free guide says this is our last day in Inaba. If you choose to just leave the city, you will get the normal endings. To unlock it, however, you will need to stay. You need to visit every character you have a maxed social link with, which means everybody that has a 10. They can be found at their usual places, except for Yukiko, who will be at the inn if you are having trouble finding her. Okay, so I guess we'll have to find Marie, who's probably in the velvet thing. Whoa, you caught me off guard. Oh, I was just thinking of you and you suddenly showed up, so... Chie's laughing, embarrassed. Tomorrow's the day, huh? I thought a lot about you, and I decided to come here. I was thinking, what can I do for you? And I figured crying or feeling sad about you leaving wasn't it. So I made up my mind. I'm gonna show you what you've taught me. I bought a book. It's called How to Become a Police Officer. Oh, Chie's gonna become a cop! A good cop.
One hopes.
Yeah, well, Chie is a solid enough person, and she's been through enough and had so many revelations that I think that she can do it. I told you I want to become strong so I could protect what matters to me most, right? Yes, that is Mikey you heard. Mikey is here. Zeno says hello.
Hello.
Well, I want to protect this town. We all worked hard to win this peace, and I want to keep it that way. You can't be certain that no incident like this will ever happen again, right? This is where all my best friends are, and it's where I met you. So I thought maybe I'd become a cop and have Dojima-san put me through the ringer. Chie is smiling cheerfully. So go home proud. We'll be fine here. Come back anytime. We'll all be waiting for you. You feel a tight bond with Chie. You still have to say goodbye to everyone else, right? Go ahead. Go. Chie is smiling sadly. There are others you formed true bonds with. You should go and say goodbye to them. Oh, that means that Risei will not be out here. And neither will Naoto. That's too bad. There's Marie! Hello, Marie! You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind. Stupid liar, blockhead. I didn't even want you to save me, and you did, and now you're doing this. I'm gonna be lonely. We'll meet again. Of course we will. If we weren't going to meet again, I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies, skewers, whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bond between us has connected me to this world. It's kinda lonely, but I'm gonna explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm gonna find out more and more about this outside world, and next time you come, I'll be showing you around. Marie is acting proud. It made me happy when you said that you liked me. So even when you're not here, I'll manage on my own, but you'd better make sure you come back. You feel a tight bond between you and Marie. You're gonna say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you. There are others you share a close bond with. You should go say goodbye to them. I had to figure out how to get to the inn to say goodbye to Yukiko. Oh, senpai, what are you doing here? Kanji seems to be panicking for some reason. Will you talk with him? Yeah. Oh, we get a special scene with him? Oh, with his mom, too. Oh, hello, Yukun. I heard you're leaving tomorrow. You know, Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately. Shut up, you old bat! I told you not to speak to me that way. Anyway, have you told him about the handcraft classes? Oh, handicraft classes. Thank you for being such a role model for my son, Yukun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now. You didn't hear what she said, did you? Being sad I'm leaving her handicraft classes. Being sad I'm leaving? That too, but I meant about the handicraft classes. See, a bunch of customers liked those knitted dolls we sold, and they asked me how to make them. So I'm gonna hold classes on how to do it. Laugh it up, why don't you?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Laugh or don't laugh, or you're kidding me, right? I'm gonna say don't laugh. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh. Senpai. It was my decision, though. If people want to learn, and if I can teach them, hell, why not, you know? Hey, Fern! Welcome to the end! We're talking with Kanji. He's gonna be teaching handicraft classes. And he's also very sad that we're going. I'm still kind of embarrassed, though. But, it kind of feels good to do something for other people. It's only because of you that I could face up to who I am, Senpai. Thank you very much. Kanji has a refreshing smile on his face. You feel a solid bond between you and Kanji. Are you gonna say goodbye to the others later? Well, it ain't like this is the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. It's funny how we got the murder case to thank for that. We put an end to that stuff, right? Adachi's in the slammer and the fog's all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, Senpai. Yeah, we're saying goodbye. But don't worry. There's still stuff to do, according to the spoiler-free walkthrough. Yo, Senpai, when you go, don't turn back around, okay? Oh, 'cause he'll be crying. See ya. There are others you share a close bond with. You should go and say goodbye to them. Come to think of it, you hadn't said goodbye to Yukiko yet. You should visit the Amagi Inn. You can get to it from the bus stop. Thank you, game, for finally telling me how to get to where she is. Let's go talk to her. I know, Kanji's a sweet boy. I want to go to the inn. Also, sorry if there's loud cars in the background. It's finally super warm today, so I got the windows open. The Amagi Inn. Welcome to... Yukun! Oh, that's right. You're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are, right in front of me. Oh, you're not helping at all. Oh, you're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Oh, I'm just kidding. Ah, for now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities, whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. Shotgun wedding? No, Zeno. She's just gonna miss us. The one we're dating is Marie. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do, Yukun. We'll be together, even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm gonna meet every challenge head on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amino Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself, no matter what happens.
Thank you.
You'll forever be my precious friend. You feel a solid bond between you and Yukiko. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
Should go say goodbye. We have to go say goodbye to Yosuke and Teddy. Just to check. Yosuke, we still need to say goodbye to. We said goodbye to Kanji. Damn, we were so close with so many of them. Chie, we said goodbye to. And then Teddy. And Marie. So it's just those two left. Before we do anything else, let me double check. Can I? Oh, I have no reason to come here anymore. I'm going to go to Junes. Oh my goodness. They should be in the food court, it said. Yes. Oh, we get to say goodbye to both of them at the same time.
Yo!
Yo. Sensei! I'm super duper happy that you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What did you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? It must seem weird to you. I wonder why it began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Yeah, ever since then, it was just one surprise after another. Can't imagine how it's gonna be like living here without you. Quiet, peaceful town with no need to use our personas anymore. Now, I can't imagine it either. That's right. We were right in the middle of the case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff's happened. Facing my true self, and you and me got into a fight too, and... Oh, Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Oh, how reckless! Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. I still don't really get entirely why you asked me to do that, but yes, I did punch you. And you punched me back. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? Sensei, bring it on. Let's fight. Don't hurt him, man. He's got to get on that train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too. They all helped me. They gave life to me. Life? Oh, come on, man. You were the one who wanted to change. That's why you tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you. Love is kind of strong. I'll take off my outfit if you want. No, you're probably naked in there. Let's not. You feel a solid bond between you, Yosuke, and Teddy. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone? Do you want Teddy to come with you? No, I think Teddy has to work. You've said goodbye to all the people you've formed close bonds with. You should return to your house and prepare for tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Let's double check. And visit every character thing. Blah, blah, blah. Once you've visited everybody, you're given a prompt to leave. Make sure you say no. Okay. Let's double check. Head to the Junes food court when prompted. And you'll have a few more options. Okay. Let me double check something first before we go to the food court. I think it said that Nanako and her dad would be out here. No. Alright. Well, let's go back to the food court then. I wasn't prompted to do it, but... You should have no reason to come here anymore. You may as well stop by the food court one last time. Yep. The usual food court. This is where you'd spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories. Ah, here we go. Oh, there's Yosuke again.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
It's not like you weren't here a moment ago.
Oh, so you guys came here too!
Hee!
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
Yay! Everybody's here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
Yay, good.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Why should Yosuke pay for everything this time? He hasn't done anything yet.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Oh, by the way, Ferb, the bit that you missed, we talked to Chie. Chie has decided she's going to become a police officer so she can protect the town, and she's going to ask your uncle to mentor her. Which is good, because then she'll be a good cop. Hopefully she won't pick up his work habits.
That's more of a cultural thing.
Yeah. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
That's probably the trauma bonding. But you also did grow as a human being, so...
It seems we've been working on
Literally.
this forever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it felt like it went so fast.
It was not fast. It was 172 hours worth of playtime, probably. Probably more. Oh, trauma bonding? Okay. Thank you, Motorcycle. So trauma bonding is what happens when two people go through a traumatic event together. They end up becoming very close. However, because the main bonding element was something traumatic, the tight bond usually doesn't last super long. Like, for example, people who fall in love because they survived, like, I don't know, like a plane crash or something, they usually end up getting divorced not too long after because it turns out they actually didn't have anything in common. They were just trauma bonded. I'm making a joke on the part of Persona specifically because obviously we've been through more than just the trauma and we have plenty of things in common, but that's what trauma bonding is. A good narrative example of this would actually be the relationship between Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage. Hey, Doc! We're saying goodbye to all our buds. And then we're going to get the perfect ending. Because I have me a little spoiler-free guide that says what to do to make sure you get it. To be fair, trauma bonding can lead to closer friendships, but it's not exactly common. Yeah. It's not really common, and it's not necessarily healthy, in a sense that that's not something you should be trying to do on purpose. Because it is trauma. But yeah, Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage in the narrative, what bit of it there is that exists in Mortal Kombat, get married. They fall in love and get married after the events of the tournament. And then not long after that, they have a daughter. And then they start arguing a lot and they get a divorce. Almost immediately after, because it turns out that their relationship was hurried along by their trauma bonding, and it turns out that they don't actually have as much in common as they thought they did. So that's what happened with that.
We won't ever gather here again like this. Or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Oh.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
That is true. They would probably think you were nuts. Although you can talk with each other, so it's not a small group. You could also probably talk to a therapist about it, and a therapist is sworn to secrecy, though they might try to convince you it wasn't real.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too.
It's all thanks to Chie that we're friends.
How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
I guess you'll all have to be on watch for that then.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to inter-TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability.
But those who awaken their persona ability are the people who go into the TV in the first place, so...
So that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Some real quality English dubbing here. Well, the dubbing for this is actually pretty solid. There's like a few, there's a few pronunciation gobbledygook, but that was because at the time of dubbing, even though it wasn't that long ago, it was a bit less than a decade, at that time, dubbing studios weren't doing a great job, or actually, they weren't even really putting a whole lot of effort into making sure that characters said Japanese words or names correctly. But they did include all of the, like, the chun and the kun things, and sun. They don't do that part now, but they do say names and words correctly. So, dubbing's changed a lot.
Does that mean you're an exception?
I mean, the same thing happened to Adachi. Adachi didn't have a persona, but he could still get into the TV. He hadn't even gone in until we chased them into it.
Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
It is because my soul was unlimited possibilities.
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
I wish dubs would keep the honorifics and the ni and ne-chan just because it just sounds better than big bro. Yeah, that's true. Because we don't, here in the US at least, we don't often refer to our siblings by their title. Like, I don't call my brother Lil Bro every time I see him.
I think the problem is that they tried to find a middle ground when
Yeah.
there isn't really. Like,
Yeah.
either you just refer to them by their name,
Yeah.
or you refer to them by the Japanese phonetic,
Yeah.
or phoneticized honorific.
Yeah, so you gotta like find a middle ground on it. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, it would take a lot more time, which is probably why they don't do it, but you could probably read through, the character arc and the script and then figure out, like, a nickname. Like, for example, you could call a younger sibling, you know, like Squirt or whatever, but at the same time, that wouldn't be something that we would want to call Nanako, because Nanako is such a cute little sweet thing that you wouldn't walk in and go, oh, hey, Squirt, you're back from school, because it would sound like you were being mean to her. So, but yeah, and we don't know her well enough from the get-go to give her a nickname. So I guess it would just be we'd just call her Nanako, or shorten it to, like, Nana.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, that's what you would do.
Yeah, I think that's what you'd have to do to
that's
find
the way
the middle
English works. We don't really have honorifics
Yeah.
the same way.
Yeah, that's because a lot of the Japanese language in general is just built around varying degrees of politeness, which is why they're polite to you even when they're not being polite to you. There is a special form of politeness that is, I am being mean to you right now, but it sounds like politeness. It's really funny.
It's like a Southern hospitality.
Yeah, like how if you're talking to somebody doing the Southern hospitality thing and they're like, oh, well, bless your heart. You're like, oh, that wasn't a good thing, was it? But it sounded like it might have been. So yeah. Zeno says that he's not a big fan of the honorifics in an English dub. Yeah, I think that you can... That maybe the only time you should do that is if the anime itself or movie or whatever takes place in it's like a period specific part of Japan. Like if it was like, oh, here, this is a samurai story taking place in the Edo period and whatnot, then you probably should include those because it is culturally significant. But if it's like, it's my fantasy thing in which we get isekai'd over into whatever the hell, you don't really need it. Ferb says that they like the honorifics because, you know, it is Japan and that's how they speak normally in Japan. So yeah, in that case, I think that's fine if you wanted to.
I think it's fine to keep it.
Yeah.
As long as you go whole hog, like
yeah, that's true.
You have to. Like, there's no halvesies about this.
Yeah, you either go the full way or you don't.
Currently trying to do, yeah.
Yeah, you either have to fully commit to it, or you have to alter the script more to make it be a middle ground.
I will say though
for the English.
I understand wanting to stay true to the dub. But I feel like keeping the honorifics is a more superficial thing, whereas I think more attention should be placed on the spirit of what's being said. For example, a lot of the more recent animes that Alex and I have been watching have been like much more focused on capturing the expressions or the mood or tempo of something that's being said. And I think this is probably one of the best years for dubs. That's
true. The Meshal season 1 dub is phenomenal.
And season 2.
Yeah, and season 2 so far has also been amazing. I didn't include it simply because there's only a couple of dubbed episodes so far.
Sandland is fantastic.
Yeah, Sandland is a bit rougher, and I think that just has to do with the fact that it's CG, and so the mouth flaps are different.
But it doesn't feel...
Yeah, but it doesn't feel rough.
Yeah, to be honest, when anime dubs first started, they were crazy. Like, they were just nuts. There were no rules, right?
Yeah, it was the Wild West.
But there was a positive, which is that a lot of the time the dubs had a lot of character. They kept a lot of energy. There were a lot of memorable moments. And I feel like for a long time, from like the mid 2000s to maybe the late 2010s, there was a lot of lacking in personality for a lot of dubs.
Yeah, well, that's because I think it went much like we were saying, it went from like a Wild West kind of thing where it was like, fuck, I don't know, translate it the best you can and then just sort of crunch it together. Those kids don't know what Japan is. Turn it into, I don't know, they live in Pennsylvania. That's a donut, not an onigiri. The kids don't know what that is. Call it a jelly donut. And stuff like that. But then it also veered in the other direction where it was like, oh shoot, it translated literally. because people are mad that we 4-kids'd this thing and it's all fucked up now.
And I don't think that that's the appropriate approach. I know it's like, oh, you have to stay true to the original vision, but the problem is that there are oftentimes such large cultural gaps.
Yeah,
where,
that you gotta like do your best to.
Using honorifics can feel unnatural in English because that's not the way that we talk, and so it just doesn't translate as well. I would feel the same way about translating something in English over to Japanese. I want them to do the very best that they can to keep the spirit while also making it feel natural.
Yeah, that's true. Because in Japanese, just calling somebody by their first name, which is exactly what this would be, because like for example, we call him Kanji-kun because Kanji's on screen right now. But when we first meet him, we'd call him Tatsumi-san. And in Japan, if you were to just dub, like if this was like an English thing being dubbed into Japanese, and they just called him Tatsumi, the people watching it would be confounded. They'd be like, why are we so familiar with him? Do we know him? Do we know this guy? No, I don't think so. We're meeting for the first time. He said his name was Kanji Tatsumi. Is Kanji's last name? No. And so now So I guess you have to like, I don't feel any jealousy over the people who have to translate this because it's very difficult, because you have to decide which way you're going to go with this. And then sometimes you just throw your hands in the air and you go, fuck it, I can't. And then you get either Sergeant Frog, because it was like, no, there's no way that we can make these jokes land because they are so culturally tied that an English viewer is going to be like, what? And then also...
They did their own thing.
Yeah, they did their own thing for Sergeant Frog.
Ghost Stories as well.
Yeah, Ghost Stories is the other one where they were like, this story sucks ass. Fuck it. Put it in a shredder.
Dumped on them and give it to them for like chump change so they can do whatever they want, because the original publisher was like, we can't make this sell.
The original, they wanted, I forget what thing they were trying to get. They were trying to get permission to dub one show, and then they got Ghost Stories as an addendum, because the studio was like, that thing bombed over here. Let's see if we can make our money back in the US. Here, you can have the rights to blah, but you have to dub this also. And they looked at it and they went, fuck, it's awful.
Also, Xeno said that Wild West dubs had some gems.
And Ghost Stories is one of those. We've got a billion memes from it.
One of my favorite anime dub quotes came out of that era, which is, you wouldn't recognize a goddamn vampire if one jumped up and bit you on the fucking
dick. Yes! That was in the super early days of dubbing, because the only thing that they did, Cyber City Edo! Yes! That was in the day before they were like, oh yeah, some of this shit can be for kids. They went, nah, it's why there was that rumor for so long here in the US that all anime was just like hyper-violent gore porn, because that's all the shit they brought over first. And they were like, here, you want to watch Tokyo Gore Police?
Well, I think it was because they saw that, like, that's what regular American programming was like.
They're like, oh yeah, Americans like all that shit. Let me send them to them.
Popular at the time that those dubs were coming over.
That is true.
RoboCop.
Yeah, and it was being watched by like the very early days of the internet. People on forums like, look, I got a hold of this Japanese hyper violent anime. Oh, yeah. Sorry, please continue.
But you had Die Hard, RoboCop. Yeah. Like all this like insane machismo and hyper violence.
Yeah, and that's when we had like more horror movies like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff.
Yeah.
Because there weren't super strict rules about that either. I love that we've gone from talking about dubs to video nasties, as they were called in England. What a time to be alive when there were no rules and you could just... Yeah, there was no union for voice actors, and you could just go grab the intern from, like, the office next door and be like, hey, do you want to just voice a random dude for 5 seconds? Let's go.
I do kind of miss having anime randomly having characters with very thick, like, New England accents.
Yes.
Like, I want to go back to that. Like, I do too. There's so many anime from my childhood where the character, like the main character, is just like, "Hey, welcome to
Hey there!
welcome to Tokyo. Hey, yeah."
Hey, this is my cousin, Jiro-san! You wanna go and get some ramen? Yeah! Yeah, Resident Evil 1 literally grabbed random expats off the street. You wanna come? And that's where you get like, oh, Jill! Haha, you were almost a Jill sandwich! So fucking funny. Oh my god. Anyway, I wish we could talk about that more, but we gotta move it or we're not gonna have time.
Speed run.
We gotta go! Gotta fucking go! You're the only exception. You had the power to enter the TVs before your persona awakened. I had a dream and talked to the man with the big nose. That's how I did it. Same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
Is it? The sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail?
Yeah, that's the letter she got before we walked out the door. When she answered it, Adachi sent us a letter from prison.
It's from Adachi.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
A prison pen pal, yes. Fruit shouted, oh my god, a prison letter.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now.
I was a dick.
It's true that my game's over.
Ah, we're not sorry we were an ass, got it.
As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
Until I get out, and then I'm gonna go on the television again.
But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake.
Oh, he had a bad feeling too. What good timing.
It's about how it all started. About that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
He's so weird. This is giving me slight Undertale vibes, says Doctor. You know something, Doc? It wouldn't be surprising to me if I was told that the guy who made Undertale was inspired by Persona. Persona and Shin Megami Tensei have been extremely influential in a lot of circles. They're fascinating games in terms of like like Digital Devil Saga specifically, which is a Shin Megami Tensei game. Same people as Persona, is infinitely harder than Persona, if by no other metric than the dungeons are so difficult to get through. There is no map. All the parts of it look the same, and there's only a few specific places where you can heal yourself. It's wild. But that game's from back in the day when you got a little notebook that came with your game that had notes in the back so you could write shit down so you wouldn't forget. There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot.
I don't want you to be thinking about me. You're crazy.
Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Now that I'm in jail, I realize that I actually had a lot of good shit going on, and I was a colossal douche canoe. Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this.
When I get out, I'm going to kill you.
You're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass. Okay.
You take the path you choose. and I'll think about what that means to me, too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy.
Thank you for all the well wishes and calling me a dumbass.
Goodbye.
Well, okay. The letter ends there. I have obtained Adachi's letter. Extremely red form and voice. Dumbass! Yeah. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. I'm sorry we ranked 10 Adachi by getting the- Thank you. I was wondering why we hadn't been able to max him. Apparently, this is how you do it. And now, of all times. Okay. I have established a genuine bond with a psychotic killer. Oh, good. Create Magatsu Izanagi. I get to upgrade my guy? Okay. You Narukami's forged a bond that can't be broken. Mastering the Hunger social link, you can now fuse Magatsu Izanagi, the Tempter of the Void. Oh, I get his Izanagi now! Still, though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling.
It's like the essence of a rumor. Nobody knows who started it. And we physically cannot remember the person who told us about it, if an individual told them about it. So it wasn't Marie then. It could have been Marie. Spreading rumors. Though, I believe she lost all her memories when she gained a physical body, so that's not the case. But it's probably something like that. She said there were 3 of them, but there might be a 4th if that's the case. Or one of the others.
I don't know how to say this.
Oh, Zeno, you were not here for that. Marie would possibly be one spreading the rumors because Marie is one of the 3, I guess we'll call them deities, responsible for the other world. I forget what her deity name is, but she's just like the eyeball monster and the weird Halo Peace and Love t-shirt guy. They're all the deities that run the TV world. And her job, gaining a human body, was to wander around our world and tell them what it was humanity wanted. And they concluded that what they wanted was the fog. So it could be that it was Marie doing it, but since she told us she lost all of her memories when she gained a human body and was just unconsciously spying on everybody, she didn't know what a TV even was, then she probably isn't the one who did it. So it might have been one of the other 2 gods, or there's a 4th one.
Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see.
That is true. We don't know what the other world actually is. They said it was the collective subconscious, and to an extent it is, but we also know that the creatures that lived there, the 3 deities responsible for the Hollow Forest, made it sound like that's not strictly what it is. That the shadows come from the human subconscious, but the world itself kind of doesn't.
That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
That's true.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
That's also true.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
So there's another deity like Marie wandering around in the human world, so that would imply that there is a 4th one, because the other 2 needed Marie to walk around in our world to learn anything because they could not. And one of them acted through Narutami, and the other one influenced Adachi because they found something that resonated with each of those people. But we haven't met anybody like that. And Marie wasn't influencing us. So maybe that's who this person is. Maybe we're being influenced by a fourth deity.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Chie, I think you should become a detective.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Power Ninja TV is where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days before coming to this town when she told you the rumor. Or sorry, a few days after coming to the town when she told about the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to the town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. That's true, I wasn't feeling very well. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Well, if I think about it that way, and everything I know about the world of the Midnight Channel and how all of it seems to work, the causing, or at least encouraging Namatame and Adachi specifically. Final deity is the game devs themselves. That could be, right? I mean, there is, it wouldn't be the first time that's happened in a game. That happens in Nier Automata, if you want. Do we know who spread the channel rumor story? No, not yet. We're piecing it together. I think it's possibly a fourth deity. So, if the serial murders, Adachi doing or encouraging Naratame to do the murders, and then doing the murders himself, is part of this person's scheme. And we know ultimately what the three, Marie included, were trying to do. They were trying to figure out what humanity wants subconsciously. So perhaps that's the reason there were murders, was to cause at least this portion of humanity, this town's worth of humanity, to be so on edge that they acted on their basest instincts, and that's how the deities were concluding what it was humanity wanted. In that case being that everybody there was so scared that their reactions were either to switch to dissociate from the whole thing and be like, wow, it's actually kind of exciting when you think about it, or switch to wanting to just be invisible and not be seen and not hear anything more about it because it was so frightening. Which is, I guess, how the deities would then conclude that what humanity wanted would be to become shadows, because then they wouldn't have to be afraid of anything because they would lose their egos and just be masses of impulse. So maybe that's what that was for? I'm speculating. I guess we'll have to figure out.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
That's true. We did have a dream where we fought against somebody, and they said if you want to know the truth, you need to get stronger. And I thought it might be Adachi, but now I'm thinking it wasn't. And we did have the dream about the Velvet Room, but none of the others did.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
It could be that is what whoever this other person is wanted to do, but couldn't do it unless humanity wanted them to. And convinced humanity's unconscious that that's what they wanted by traumatizing them all.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster.
Maybe.
And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
I mean, deities have hierarchies in different mythologies, so I don't see why this would be any different.
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we love when the big baddie turned out to be a pawn, right?
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
Will do.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
It's bigger than this, you fools! Yes. That is a common occurrence in a lot of Japanese games and anime and stuff. It's like, oh, here's the secret boss, the secret final boss, which will reveal all of the stuff that was weird and put it all together in a nice, neat little package. It's like, there was someone above them orchestrating the whole thing. And because you did the game perfect, you get to find out. Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was my uncle Dojima, Nanako, or ... Well, the person that we immediately met was Dojima. We also bumped into Marie, but since she's not an option, I'll say Dojima. In any case, you need to go see them and confirm the truth. Let's go find them. Okay. Go into town. It says that they are at the floodplain. So that's where... I thought they were there before and I needed to talk to them then. I was wrong. It says they're here. No. Oh my god, Dojima's the secret boss. Oh my god, I'd lose it. There they are. Hey!
Did you already meet all your friends?
I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived at town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
Well, that and the gas station attendant, I guess, was someone else we met. So we met a total of 4 people. We met Dojima, we met Nanako, we met Marie, and we met the gas station guy. Who doesn't have a name. so NPC and 3 named characters. Which either means it's one of them or it's the guy with no name. It might be. Is it the gas station attendant? He was the secret evil boss the whole time. First shouts, holy shit, is it the gas station guy? It would be really funny if it was. I'm trying to remember. I think everybody we met after that was when he told us to just wander around town and talk to whomever, which we did. Was that before or after we felt sick? So we stopped to get gas, and it was either before we talked to everybody or after we talked to... No, I think it was before that we felt unwell. And he told us to walk around and get some air. And then when we came back, Nanako asked us if we were feeling bad because we'd walked around, and we were like, oh no, don't worry, I'm just tired. So maybe it was the gas station. Yeah, we felt sick, and the attendant asked if we were okay. Oh my god, is it the gas station man? He doesn't even have a... Actually, I don't even think he's appeared. I think we met him the one time he told us you could get jobs here, and then I think he has not even been in the background. Oh my god, if that's him, it'd be really fucking funny. It would be hilarious, yeah. But it would also be in keeping with meeting a person and then never seeing them again and forgetting who it was who told you the rumor, I guess, if that's what it was.
Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back.
No, we did not.
Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much.
That is true, that did happen.
And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
Oh my god, it is the gas station attendant!
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
She even calls him the weird attendant! Oh my god! It's the attendant! I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
How was he weird?
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there.
Yeah, he told us we could get jobs in town.
I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
And then you forgot about him. But now that he's been brought back up, you're like, oh yeah, of course I would remember him, wouldn't I? Oh my god, it is him.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
The the gas man's god. I couldn't. The sentence.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird.
Did he smell funny?
But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Yeah! He was fired the same day we met him. Yeah, for being weird, because he smelled bad, and every time he talked to people, they got sick. Okay, so yeah, he talked to us, we looked sick, and he said, oh, walk around town for a bit to feel better. I can't believe we figured out 3 minutes before the game mentioned it. Right? Just because I was counting how many people we actually met. So we met, because we'd met these two, and I don't think either of them are behind it, because that would be, can you imagine if Nanako was the final boss? That would be insane. I was secretly evil the whole time, you stupid boy. Nanako doesn't exist. I was a figment of your collective imagination. Oh my god. But yeah, after we talked to him, we didn't feel well. That's true, she is with the Infinite Dragonflight. She's a time-traveling little, gnome child. World of Warcraft reference. I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick?
Yeah.
You said you were okay, but...
And then that night, I had the weird dream about the fog.
That attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Oh my god, it is the gas station guy. And it actually lines up. See, unlike the Adachi thing, where I'm like, if I didn't know this stuff, how the hell would I piece this together? This actually can be pieced together pretty quickly when you remember that after you talked to him, you didn't feel good. And then you had the nightmare. So that was him giving you the gift right then.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce.
Yeah, apparently.
So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
Well, it might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early.
That's fair enough.
There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
And after rain is fog. I understand.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Can I talk to Nanako specifically? No. Okay, fine. Oh, it's getting dark! Look at that! Now that we know that rain's coming, it's gotten really dark out. Ooh. Man, if only the eclipse had been today, it would have timed perfectly, wouldn't it? Alright, gas station, I am here. Gas station? No? Hello? Well, I am at the gas station, and I can do nothing. Hi, child. Oh, there we go. We can't go home now, we have to kill the gas station attendant, right? Gas station attendant? I've only seen an older man and an older woman working there. Suspicious. It was not an older man or an older woman. What's up? Are you behind all this? Are you behind all this? Behind all this? What do you mean? Did you give me the power? Power? Is this some sort of quiz? I don't get it. He doesn't seem to know anything. Okay. Alright, according to this, I won't find anything this way. So, it says I should go... Is it you? Or you? Yeah, I think we've gone crazy. It says that we have to talk to Igor now, according to this. Velvet Room. Hi!
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Possibly. I need to know if you've seen a gas station guy. There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
Is Igor the attendant? Igor, was it you?
What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
God, his eyes will never not alarm me. Everybody's always, like in the game, they're always like, oh, he's the big nose guy. And I'm like, are you not concerned about his bulging eyes? And how fucking bloodshot they are? This crazy little demon man.
Wow. That's a lot.
A lot of what?
Ah, this is a surprise.
You've unlocked the secret ending!
These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Are you saying that this contains the power to ignore alternative facts?
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
Hooray! Orb!
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
I have?
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
It does? It's okay, Doc. You can make as many jokes at that asshole's expense as you want. Nobody here has anything good to say about Epstein. You're fine. I have obtained an orb of sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself.
Amazing. How did we arrive here? Well, we arrived in the Velvet Room because the guide said I should go there. Marie is super cute. That's why we're dating her. What did you remember, Marie?
I was born a long, long time ago.
Yee. Oh, how did Epstein come up? Oh, because Doc made a joke about looking into the orb and seeing the truth of the death of Epstein. And then apologized for making a potentially crass joke, and I told them that it was all good, because I don't think anybody here is the type of person who would be like, hey, you can't make fun of him, I know he was a dickweed, but he died. So we're all good. I do miss her crazy god eye. For those who weren't here for it, when Marie entered god mode, her god form has the god form of this body, not her persona form, but her god form has a crazy rainbow eye. It's pretty neat. All of the crazy god things have weird-ass, crazy... Oh, a potential political joke. Oh no, Doc, it's all good. You'll find that we are quite left-leaning here. And while we do try to stay away from political jokes, on the whole, just because, you know, people aren't here for that, I'm not going to get mad at anybody for making that kind of joke. It's all good. It's not like we don't talk about politics here, even when we try not to, right, Mikey?
I don't know what you're talking about.
See? Exactly. Nobody knows what you're talking about. You're crazy.
I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds.
Marie was a wish!
To protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role.
Yep.
But people changed.
Oh, so she was like a, Is it Shinigami? I know that there's it's like pronounced or spelled slightly differently, but one is a death god, and then the other is like a servant or messenger for like gods and people with magic spirit powers. So I think that's what she is. I think she might be a Shinigami, if that's the word I'm thinking of.
People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention.
People stopped seeing the supernatural anymore and stopped believing in deities, and so...
Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one.
Hey Mike, you'll like this one. Doc said, to protect the world, huh? From devastation? To unite all peoples within our nation?
Yeah!
Yeah!
The real protagonists.
The real protagonists have been discovered. It's actually Team Rocket. First shouts me out, that's right. Hell yeah.
Jesse and James are my favorite characters in Pokemon, so...
They are an absolute delight in how completely batshit their entire everything is, really. Especially when you learn their backstories. I also grew up watching the Season 1 Pokemon. Oh god. I was late middle, early high school when Pokemon first came out. I watched that shit on VHS. And then we got Game Boy Colors. And then we got to play the Pokemon Red and Blue, and I had Pokemon Blue version. Yes. Oh, the nostalgia. But yes, apparently Marie, one of the sources of her losing her memories, besides becoming a human this time around to try and ascertain humanity's wish, is that the her that wanted to protect humans and the her that is supposed to be the one where they got lost in the mountains will stick with me forever. Yeah, that's the one where we found out that Jessie's family was so poor that she ate snow. That was such a fucked up episode. Oh god, and the one where Ash had to... I think that was the same one where Ash had to build a little hollow in the snow and hide with his Pokemon to keep from freezing. But yeah, so apparently, since humanity's wish was counter to it staying protected, it fractured Marie's memories.
The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself.
Marie is the gas station attendant! Marie's other half is a male gas station attendant! Oh no!
I was left behind, with no power or memories.
Ah. So then she was delegated. So this Marie is the Shinigami, and the other one is the god. I see. she splintered in half because she could not do both tasks successfully because they were counter to one another. I understand. And so then the other two gods just used her as a spy because that's all she could do. And then her role became to absorb the fog and disappear to protect humanity since that's the only thing she had left. I see. It's all coming together.
I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami.
Kusumi no Okami. I see. Can you fuck off? Sorry, I have the window cracked open and it's summer almost, and the mosquitoes are out now. Came in to bite me. Go away.
The rest, you already know.
Oh, I gotta close the window. Oh! There we go.
Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me.
Your persona?
You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV.
She is the god of this place. I was right. When I said, oh, she's the patron deity of this town. I was correct.
The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Hot damn, we actually may need to finish this on Friday. Actually, hold on a moment. I'm gonna go for an extra hour today. We're gonna go until 7 o'clock, but that means I need to tell the people downstairs. I need to text them really quick. I need to text them very quick and let them know not to come and bug me. Alright, going to stream longer today until 7 p.m. Can I type, please? There we go. Until 7 p.m. I'll come down for pizza after that. That's so you don't need to call me. To be fair, I probably should have seen this coming because every other cutscene's been like an hour long. We don't clear the fog, we're gonna have the game loose Lunaside on our hands.
How marvelous.
You've unlocked the end game, you clever little shit.
It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power.
Yahoo! Yeah, we do stop to talk about other things, but that's the nature of a stream.
Now go to the place where everything began.
The gas station. It's begun raining. Save. Can I quickly buy shit here? Nope. Alright, well. Aha! Well, hi there, mysterious friend. Hey there, do you need something? Isn't this where I first... First? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Adachi? Ah, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Did those two come here? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here. but I might have met him before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. I'm giving this person a sinister voice, even though we don't know 100% that this is the person we talked to. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? Did those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. And what about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple of minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Is there a specific... Good old plausible deniability, right? Alright, let me double check, make sure there's not a specific series of questions. It's funny, because it told me that there was going to be questions I needed to answer before this, but there's not. That has not happened. So let's see. It just says talk to them, so it doesn't matter. Yes, there is. Amazing! You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome.
It is a woman!
Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
That was the voice that came out of her when she was possessed by the fog. This is her. Another Nata. Yeah, another Marie Nata. You're talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around.
Oh, we still have the comb.
Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
I'm carrying a lot of very important items, my dude. You'd have to be specific and tell me that's what you're referring to. I do too. I love her deep voice because it's pushing more towards an androgynous sort of thing, which is often associated with, like, super powerful entities, because it's like they're beyond like, sex and gender. Because what does it fucking matter when you're God? I'm personally a fan of that sort of thing. NB is powers, that's verb. In this case, yes. I have cast away my gender and gained ultimate power. Why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing.
They do look kind of NB in how they're dressed and style their hair. Yeah, exactly. We know that if you had to assign a sex to them, you'd probably say female, because Marie appears as female, but, you know, again, a god, it doesn't really matter, probably.
The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation. That is true, I have heard that before.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time.
Man, you're an asshole.
She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
So I've been carrying a curse in my pocket. Cool. Don't look down on Murray.
And what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to kick your ass.
The last battle wasn't enough for you.
It was not.
You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
What do you mean?
I saw the potential you had within you.
I do have the 0 potential, yes.
Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
It was my fault.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Doc says, I'm realizing...
Are you in high school?
Oh, 1 second. Doc says, I'm realizing the way she's talking and her voice and her dark hair, it's reminding me a lot of Kuvira from Legend of Korra. Oh, I haven't met that character yet. She gave us cooties. They gave us cooties. They did. They cursed us with cooties. Are you in high school?
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
I've seen the first 2 seasons of Legend of Korra, which is ironic considering it gets good at season 3. And I stopped watching it because season 2 was bad. But me and Mike have been watching our way through it, yeah. We need to watch more of that.
Season 2 is...
That is where the writers made the cardinal sin of, but what if we said that our character was perfect and has no flaws? It's everyone else that is in the wrong now.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Speaking of which,
it's also
we're
the
actually
problem
looking
of,
for
like-
part-time
of,
help
like-
right now.
Oh, sorry. I hit A and she talked over you.
Not so well.
Can you repeat?
It's also the problem of, you know, the strong female protagonist is in a position where she's growing.
Yeah.
But we can't have her show weakness because girls can't
Girl
be
power.
weak.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because they're overcorrecting for, you know, in the past, female characters being shown as like meek or like not capable,
Needing other people to solve their problems.
yeah, needing other people to solve their problems. And so and also there's a trope of a female character can only be strong if a male teaches them to be.
Yeah.
I understand they're wanting to avoid that. However, that is unavoidable with the characters that they have given us. If they wanted to avoid that, then they should have made the mentor characters in her life not male.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
They did not.
That's on them. You can't you can't now try to undo it by having Korra always being right and belittling them.
Yeah.
Even though they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, Tenzin may be a little bit overbearing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a compelling issue. That in the
that's
first
his
season,
character flaw.
It's his character flaw. That is largely reconciled by the end of season 1. Like, he's still overprotective, but, you know, he voices concerns about some of the things that Korra winds up getting involved in, and she just brushes him off entirely in season 2.
I know we're talking about Legend of Korra, Burp, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the problem with season 2. Doc says that they skipped season 2 and just watched a synopsis. Yeah. Yeah, Doc also says, to be fair, to wrap up the convo about Korra, to be fair, there is one or two mentor figures who aren't male, but at the same time, one of them is extremely unfeminine, and the other one isn't in most of the show. Yeah.
Yeah, which
is
again,
Katara.
It stretches to another flaw, especially of writing of that time, which is that female characters who fight or who are like physical can't also be feminine. Like like they try to avoid that femininity, and it's just like,
Yeah, they
no.
do.
Look, and Katara is like the perfect example of a female character who is strong, physically capable, but is also feminine.
Yeah. And then Toph was the opposite of
so
that.
Many people
and
like her.
Yeah, we could dive more into Toph's character and how her rejection of her femininity has to do with how other people treated her, but that's different.
If we ever play the Avatar video games.
I'd play an Avatar video game if it was good. If it was terrible, I would not. I've had enough bad adaptations of Avatar, please. I need a good one. Alright, back to this.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
And that's when we got tasered. Oh, there I go. You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined, enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you?
Probably to figure out if I should kick your ass or not.
Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
That's dangerously close to, I don't have to explain myself to you. It's magic.
I don't have time to explain why I don't have time.
Yeah, I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Oh. The fog's coming. Oh.
I am IZANAMI.
Hey! Izanami, mother of Izanagi.
Amano-Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago.
Oh, your baby is a giant eyeball speaker. I'm so sorry.
You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two
I think we just need
Sagiri
to
and the
accept
one fragment
that it's
born
possible
from
for a
me.
baby to be ugly.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I think it's possible. I think we just need to accept that it's possible for a baby to be ugly.
That is true. I have occasionally seen a baby where I've been like, oh, that's the ugly baby.
Oh.
I always feel bad whenever my reaction to being shown a baby is, oh. Oh no.
Stuff. Yeah,
oh, they're adorable.
you know, a way to be a neutral statement, but a way to express that is you can say, "Oh, that's definitely your baby."
Oh no! Fruit says I always see babies as potatoes. I do call animal babies potatoes. That's what I called the thing. She looks like that thing from Badminton, the shuttlecock or whatever, the white thing that you hit with a racket. Yep, that's a shuttlecock, and she does kind of look like a shuttlecock. Oh.
Beg your pardon?
And now here you stand, face to face with me.
Get down here so I can beat the crap out of you.
I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world.
I want to see an image of them being a shuttlecock. Well, hold on, let me wait for them to open their eyes and I'll grab a screen cap.
Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
There we go. The music's gonna cut out for just a second because I have to tab over to Discord and paste, and Boop! And I'll Photoshop that later. Quick, get a giant racket while she's monologuing.
But in return,
Thank you, Doc.
you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
Time to go grab my friends. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Thanks, motorcycle! Her name is IZANAMI. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. They did just find me collapsed in the road.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to?
God, apparently.
Did she just disappear?
The motorcycle is named IZANAMI. Yes. We do have to... Doc, you are correct. We must now battle God through the power of friendship. Yes. I'm going to defeat God with the power of friendship and also this gun I found. Which is Naoto, bearer of gun.
Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
It was not.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Mm-hmm.
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Mm-hmm. Please, I want to see her be shot with a clock. Yeah, Naoto has a handgun. And his crit melee attack is to shoot them twice and then kick them.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Damn Skippy.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
I will beat this game today. You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in the other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to a Mino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. Let's go! First things first, though. Alright, first things first. You gotta prep. Persona fusion time. Let's see what we can do now that we've unlocked a new one. Fusing personae. What can we make? Nobody new. Anybody new? Nope. No. Is the new one in here? No. No. Okay. Can't do anything about that. So let's fuse these two together and see what happens if we fuse Ball with them. High counter. Take that. Yes. Prep time, prep time, prep time. I don't know if there's a dungeon or if we're going straight into a boss battle, so I want to prep now. We allow it to change? Sure, become something cool. Ooh, arrow ring. Alright, cool. Now, if I smash you into this demon, we'll get Titsamitl. Ah, you again. We did have one of these. Hallel, can I... Oh, I can't Hallel yet. I am so close to Hallel, but too far away. Let's get ourselves a Titsamitl. I would like... Ooh! Wait. Yes. I would like growth 3, invigorate 2, regenerate, and high counter, please. Yeah. Yahoo! She is kind of a Medusa gesture. She's been infused. Silence boost. Dekaja. What do that do? Nullify stat bonuses on foes. I'll take that. She does, you know what? I don't think you're the first person, Doc, to say that she looks like Ada from Owl House. Doesn't she look like the owl lady, Mikey?
She does.
Ooh. Generate 2 is now regenerate 3. Will we allow virus wave to change? Sure. Ailment boost. Oh, that's fine. Okay, and now, one final check. Can any fusion? No, it can't. Okay. Right? Well, one final check. Any of you become anything fun? Masakato is that thing. Nope. Alright. Cool. Let's register her. She's pretty powerful. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. I seem to recall that there's something I confuse Izanagi with, actually. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I could buy a new Izanagi. So let's have a quick peek. 1 second. No. Never mind. The answer is no. Not anymore. Okay, let's see. Anything we want to get rid of? Okay, let's make sure we have enough stuff. We have 15 go-homes. We have a lot of stuff. Phone Sendy. Oh! These are all the gifts I got from friends that I haven't used. So much of it. Okay. Let's see. What does that do? Restores all SP. Oh, I got 5 of them. That's right. Firecracker. Can get rid of the firecracker. And the ball lightning. Yes. I'm gonna make sure to stock up on extra cash. Psycho Nagatama we can sell. Yeah. Get rid of that. Dry ice we don't need. Points of wind damage. Tesla coil we can sell. Steakaki rice we don't need. Flex physical attacks 1 time, magic 1 time, I should hold on to that. Assault signal. Raises the party's attack, so... Okay, let's get rid of these. Because I have spells for that, and I have the radio for that. Olympic tape, purifying salt. Oh yeah, the girl that I'll never hear. You can have that. 28 chest keys, tomato seedlings. I don't think we're gonna be able to sell any of those. Those are good to keep. Let's sell you some fish. Should we sell the Guardian? Let's sell everything. This is the last thing we're gonna be doing, so we can sell all of the everything. Yeah, we don't need any of this. We won't be able to exchange anything for anything else, so now is the time to sell it. My god, we have a lot of rocks. We have so many rocks! Look at all this money we have now. Holy shit. Oh. There we go. Let's have a quick look. What's the difference? Ah! Beautiful, heavily used by the broadcast. The noblesse oblige. Noblesse oblige. Yes. Demon Shield. Raging Bull. Nope. The bonus one we got in the dungeon is still the best. What am I wearing right now? Evasion's nice and high. On that one. Ooh. Kotodama cape. Yeah. No, actually, I think that there's something good about that. Alright. Let's fucking go. Save one more time and off to the Junes food court. Let's go. Why am I running? We don't need to do that. Go to the thing. Yes. Let's go! Let's go!
All right!
This is finally it! So many things have happened up until now, but now we'll beat this IZANAMI and put an end to this. Right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Let's confirm it. We thought Amina Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out there was something behind it, too. And that something was a guy at the gas station? I can't believe she was disguised as a gas station attendant smack in the middle of town. Does that mean she knew you and Dojima-san would stop by there the day he came to Inaba? I guess it is the best place to greet people from out of town, but... Then, did she come into contact with Adachi and Namatame also at a different place, disguised as someone else? I can't believe we fucking called the gas station attendant and we were right. Who the hell is this Izanami? Izanami and Amina Sagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology. You're saying she's a god? Like, that's possible. That reminds me, remember the persona that Adachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but I thought it was kind of like the persona that you first called. Izanagi, was it? Izanagi's also the name of a god in the same legends. Since both of them awakened with that same push from the same individual, their power may have been similar. A persona is one's heart-given form. The images of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, so if the personas resemble them... There may be a connection there, since the enemy reigns over that world calls itself Izanami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izanagi and Izanami's names originated from the word Izanu, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatame-san, Detective Adachi, Yukun, and even us, we were invited to play our parts in the case, as if there was some deeper meaning behind it all. Doc says, the fact that we called it means it was telegraphed enough to keep them in our mind once it was questioned, but hidden enough that it wasn't obvious in any way otherwise, and it's brilliant, right? Like, figuring out Adachi was the killer, the way that the game presents it, is bullshit. That you would be able to do that. But this twist is actually executed super good. Because once you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, these things did happen and I did get ill. That's weird. Deeper meaning? I don't really get it. But if she's trying to mess everything up, I can't let that happen. We've got to defeat her. The push I got. By facing our own shadows on that side, we awaken to our persona abilities. However, that did not apply to you, Senpai. Yeah, even before all this persona stuff, you could stick his hand into a TV. I guess it sort of backs Izanami's claim that she personally awakened his power. The same holds true for Namatame and Adachi. She selected 3 outsiders to bestow powers upon and watched what would transpire from there. Well, now we know all of this, we just gotta beat the hell out of Izanami. Let's hurry and get this over with. Yu's going back home tomorrow. Midnight Channel. The rumors about the Midnight Channel. Oh. I like the construction, Zeno says, I like the construction of the Izanami plot twist, but I found myself uninterested in the lore behind it and was satisfied with Adachi being the final conclusion. I like that this group seems to be switching up our big boss's pronouns. Yeah. Adachi is great for the conclusion of like, oh, the murders were him. But it does leave you questioning like what the Midnight Channel is or was and why people got those powers. So having an explanation for that isn't a bad idea. And I think it's good that that was the sort of thing saved for the golden version, because I imagine that this sort of stuff was not available in the first one, because it all, you know, involves Marie. So it may be that this Izanami was the one who originally spread them. Neither Amino Sagiri nor the Shadows have taken a single step outside the other world. When was this released? It was released... When was this released?
Golden, or just the game as a whole?
Both of them, actually. When was that released? If you're looking it up. Which I assume you are, because you asked.
Golden was released in November of 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And the original was released...
Oh, Zeno found it. He says it was 2008. Yeah, okay, so 2008, and then 4 years later. Which is a bit longer than, which is pretty long compared to, like, the more recent Personas. Like, Persona 5's special version came out... Oh gosh, it came out, I think, maybe a year after the first one. And 3's remaster is also its special version, and that happened recently, so that one was way long. So yeah. If this was an EA game, this ending would have been a $40 expansion, right? Well, I did pay full game price for this, so in a way this is worse than that. If you had bought the original and then wanted to buy Golden so you could get the true ending, you'd have to pay another $60. But I only got the special version. Which is, I think, what I will do. My inner Dragon Age fan feels embarrassed. That's okay. Simply put, the only one who could have spread the rumor was someone who had come from there. The more it got passed around, the more extra junk got added to it, like one big game of telephone. That's where all the you have to watch it alone, and the only one who appears is your soulmate stuff came from.
You know, I'll be honest, Doctor. I would rather pay $40 for an expansion for a game than go down the Ubisoft route of having microtransactions in a single-player RPG.
Yeah, that's a bit bullshit.
Well, I'm fine with paying $40 for an expansion.
That's true if it's a concise game. I do understand what Doc means by being like, oh, like the times where you've had to... Oh god, which game was it? Final Fantasy 13-3? Where in order to get the actual ending, and not like, oh, here's the true ending, that previous ending was just, you know, a stopping off point. No, like to actually reach a ending, you had to buy the ending later.
I don't have a problem with that, and I'll tell you why.
Mm.
It was not made in development beforehand. It was a
Mhm.
reaction to people's problems.
Oh, I see.
So, because I think you're talking about Dead Space 3?
No, I'm talking about Final Fantasy 13-3. Final Fantasy 13-3 had no ending. It just stopped.
I have no idea what the case was with Final Fantasy 13. I assume that it was probably made in reaction to fans wanting...
yeah, that I'd have to look into because I don't know if that's the case or not.
Disappointed with the ending, but I would rather be willing to pay for that than have my single player RPG have $50 skins.
Yes. Pay $500 for this horse mount. So yeah, that'd be something I'd have to look into later. I didn't play Final Fantasy 13-3, so I don't know if it was like that, but from what I remember, people were comparing it to going to see a movie and then having the movie end with an ad that said, hey, if you want to see the end, go outside and pay the guy $5 for another ticket to the actual ending.
Yeah.
So that's what people were saying, so it sounds like 13-3 just stopped, and they went, the ending will come later as DLC, bye. I think it ended, like, mid-fight or something? I don't know, I'll have to look at that. That's something for later. We never considered the possibility that the images broadcasting on the Midnight Channel could vary from viewer to viewer. But whenever we talked about what we saw afterwards, there were never any inconsistencies. What changed according to each person was most likely the image's clarity. Yeah, I can think of a few places where that might have happened. Yeah, people didn't see us clearly on the Midnight Channel when we were in there dealing with problems.
I'm gonna dip out for a bit.
That's fine.
I will try to be back.
Yep, that's cool. When Saki-senpai appeared, I was the first one who was positive it was her. For Yukiko, it was Chie, and for Kanji, it was Yukiko that said who the person on the TV was. I thought because each of us had a strong attachment to the victims, we linked the TV image to them in our head. I bet we actually saw a clearer image on the TV than everyone else. The same could probably be said for Namatame. That's why he was always a step ahead of us. I thought it was because he knew the area well as a delivery man, but I was stymied at how fast he identified Nanako-chan. Since he was a savior, he must have seen Nanako-chan's image from the very beginning. Alright, but who cares about the details? You-senpai's leaving tomorrow, right? Should we really be wasting time like this? Yeah, he's right. Let's hurry and defeat this Izanami. Let's fucking go.
Alright, time to get fired up.
Yahoo! Let's see if we can beat this thing in a fucking hour! I'm past level 80, so I can take you down. That's what it suggested. It suggested 80 and it said this is no joke.
Presence. It's unlike anything we had faced.
It says it's a multi-stage boss fight and that it is no joke at all. So I should come prepared with plenty of stuff.
And it seems like a new area has formed.
Oh boy. Not even hiding. Just there.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there.
Go beat her ass.
That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, we'll meet again.
Amino Sagiri.
If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Oh god, is this a boss fight where previous bosses are now mini-bosses leading up to the boss? Because if so, that would be awesome.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Yee.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is gonna be the last time we do something like this.
Yeah, I think after this, if we beat her, all of our personas are gonna disappear, as well as this world. So, that'll be interesting.
You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
It's okay to say that.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal.
Yeah, that's why it was exciting. But after this, we could, I don't know, we could form an adventure club and do helping people out around town or something. Make the town a nicer place.
There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much.
It's promoting the idea of listening to multiple perspectives and forming your own opinion. Holy shit. A thing a lot of people don't do, and they should.
That's why we're all here together.
Yay.
Right. All for one and one for all.
So long as
Catch
someone's
your
got
pits
your
before
back,
they fall.
you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
Yeah, Twitter and other websites made the big brain rot. It's a bad habit people have anyway, of not seeing multiple perspectives. It tends to happen the older you get, which is probably a side effect of just not being able to keep up with whatever new stuff's going on with younger generations, simply because, you've got, like, a job and shit, and you don't have time. So, it makes sense.
This is for our future!
Fuck yeah!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
No regret.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
I think he was being sincere, you silly bear.
But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Sure you're not talking about yourself? Your outfit looks like a tube of toothpaste with a bear head.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Good to know they'll be okay without
Well
us.
then, let's do this.
Though, if it's possible, I am staying. I have decided. So this'll be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck! Saving! Yeah, why would we ever want to go home after all of this? Let's friggin' go. Do we talk to you? That's different. The eerie bedroom isn't the place. We gotta talk to Reset. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, everyone. Ooh, fancy. Now, Toe, get in the party. Yukiko. Fuck yeah. Alright, now the time to find out if this is a, dungeon or a boss. Let's fucking go. Ooh. It is a dungeon, alright. What is this place? It doesn't feel anything like the other areas. Whenever we'd go in to rescue someone, I could sense their restless heart and how unstable it felt. But there's none of that here. Does this Izanami person not have a heart or something? Well, she isn't human, so... Who is she? Anyway, be careful, senpai. Alright, so it is a dungeon just like always, which is good because it means we can get new personas. Hello.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one.
Alright, in that case. So light's no good. But what about... Where's my dark? There you are. What about darkness?
There, got it. It's weak to darkness. 4 enemies left. Don't give up.
And now our SP isn't getting halved every time we, do anything, so that's good. Haha! Instantly destroyed. Time to get actual money and actual XP. And we have keys now. Keys. Ooh, a new Zuni robe. What does that do, and whom can wear? Lady can wear, I guess. Ooh, an outfit said to seduce any man who sees it. Okay. Oh, we're all wearing our winter clothes. Let's see. Maybe we should switch our clothes. Let's get some fun costumes for everybody. Bath towel, Halloween costume. The outfits are really nice, aren't they? Let's do our summer one. Or no, our casual clothes, maybe. Yeah, I guess these are our winter clothes, right? Because our midwinter outfits, the heavy ones. So these should be our casual things. I think Teddy can finish wearing that one. Because his outfit's really cute. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, casual clothes, ahoy. This is just like a sad Panano. Not even any lyrics to this song. It'll take a bit longer, but I'm gonna make sure to level. I'm gonna make sure to level everything.
Don't give up now, okay?
While we're here, just in case.
Enemy down. Nice.
You're doing well.
You shit. There we go.
You hit.
Ooh! You spin me around!
Thank you, Teddy! Oh my god, the gush of blood.
Our moment. Okay, on places, everyone. And action. All right, go! Knock them out!
Defeated. Ooh, a shuffle time. Excellent. New persona, maybe? Ooh. A skill level up. Let's try that. Is anything able to change Izanagi? Yeah! Invigorate 2 is now Invigorate 3. Excellent. We'll recover even more health once each fight's over. A Mask of Truth. Ah, he got us. That's okay.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
How dare you?
Now what could you be weak? It's weak to light. Beat it!
Weak to light, huh? Alright. Oh, right. I have, I still have everybody under my, my control. Let's try this first. And then we'll do light. And then I'll give everybody their free will back.
Wow, Naoto.
Hang in there, Naoto-kun.
2 enemies.
Very nice. I like that we all adjust our glasses. We're like, yeah. Chesky. New persona? A Metzgel's deck. Metzgel's deck? Michelle did. Yeah, it is impressive that Ryusei can speak twice at the same time. Melchizedek. I almost want to equip it just so I can hear you say its name so I know how it is said. Dead end? Yep. Oh, I should give everybody's... Oh, now they caught up to me. It's very funny to suddenly hear them all, like, the tappa-tappa of their feet. Because they were, like, they get, like, stuck on a wall and then it takes them a second to be like, oh, wait a minute. Ah, the stairs. Yeah, let's go. I don't want to take too long. I'm still going to fight the shadows, but I'm going to be a little bit quicker. I can't believe you came without cowering in fear. Is that bravery or ignorance? Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the end of the Yomotsu Hirasaka. Was that Izanami? Let's not freak out. Come on, senpai. Let's go this way. It's got the most items. What?
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Is that one weak to light or dark?
It's weak to darkness.
Okay. Yeah, Kaguya's the one with all of the light. Whoops, that is not who I wanted.
Light will work on it.
So everything here is like weak to light and darkness. Oh, that's fine. I'll hit them all with lightning and swap to the person. I didn't mean to pick that one. That's fine.
Someone finish the scented flowers walk.
Oh, she critted. Oh, they're weak to that. Holy shit, Yukiko.
Amazing, Yukiko senpai. 2 defeated so far. Enemy down. Just like that, Kanji-kun.
Oh, nicely done. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, the beetles are really pretty. Ooh. 4 more. Lose an earned card. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. Money doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it kind of does. We'll be fusing personas with it, but... Or, well, recovering them with it. Ah, the boob die. Thor leveled up. Very nice.
I leveled up!
Yay! What? Ah! Ooh, pretty box. Ooh. Gotcha.
Ah, be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
But that means that they're not immune to darkness.
Tenacious. Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll. Now what could you be weak to? It's weak to darkness.
Oh, everything is like weak to darkness.
Persona!
Yeah, this is a good and evil elemental dungeon. Ooh.
Huh? Is it my... Whoa!
Okay.
When did we bring our motorcycles into this dungeon? I've been meaning to ask. Everybody comes in for a cavalry attack on a motorcycle. And by that I mean scooter. It's funny because that is exactly how we met him. Yeah. Hey, another set. Yeah, moped. That's right, it was a moped. Mopeded into the dirt. A force rock or an ill will claw. Interesting. I wonder if we're able to leave this place and just go back into town since it's giving me money and items. Probably not. Whoop. I need to see what these items do.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. This one's a gimme. It's weak.
It's weak to fire.
That's the way, senpai. Do some more damage.
There we go.
Huh? Is it my man denied?
Yes, denied. You can only take down one. I need both of them. Oh, or all of them. I can do that too. Yay, shovel time. Ooh. I'll take that. I'll take this. And I'll do that. Ooh, I'll take that. Since you can't get more than one key at a time, because we tried that before. We're getting so much XP, it's like it's making up for the last secret dungeon we did, where you got, like, nothing. Yeah, we have Ragnarok, so we don't need that. So we'll just make fire even stronger.
My level has risen!
Hooray! Nice going, Nato. Actually, how many... So we can have one more and then we'll need to go and fuse them. That's an empty room. I'm not fighting you if there's nothing in there for me. I need to be smart and also make progress. The scooter, moped, and past tense behavior, moped, are spelled the same way. You're right! The scooter, moped, and moped are spelled the same. Oh, it's one of, I forget what it's called, but it's a word that's got the same spelling as another one, but they're pronounced differently. English is weird. Yay, box! And trees.
Careful, it's a physical attack.
I love Naoto's crit so much! I love Naoto's crit! Bang, bang,
Someone
kick!
finish this one off! It got back up. Defeat it fast.
Oh, everything's ailment susceptibility went down. Interesting. Ow.
Good move, Naoto-kun.
Dare you? I know. I so want Naoto to do that to God as well. Since it's a boss, I don't think he can, but it would be funny to watch.
Bastard's perfectly fine.
Ah. Weak to light, drains physical.
4 of them. You need to thin them out.
Persona.
Oh, it's gonna reflect that on me. Well, hopefully I won't die. Haha.
You're doing well.
Are you weak to darkness? Possibly.
That's great, Senpai. You really get me going. I couldn't defeat it.
Good move, Naoto-kun.
Boy.
You're on a roll. Ha! That's
Aha.
amazing, Kiko-senpai. Keep it up.
I couldn't
Here
do it.
goes. Crush
Is it
it
weak to
time.
lightning? Unclear.
Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack. Physical attacks will...
Let's see, where's my ice? Loki! Are you weak to ice?
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Not weak to ice. Goodbye.
Entirely according to plan.
Aw, I didn't get a thing. A prophecy orb. Oh, I need to check these, things. Chakra ring. Increases ice damage by 50%. Prevents silence. Greatly raises evasion to physical attacks. Greatly raises evasion to ice. I can only I can wear the chakra ring. Or I'd give that to someone else to wear the bead ring. Because it's from Nanako. Alright, let's see. Yukiko. Black Cat Charm, what does that do? Increases your magic by 4. Greatly raises the evasion, right? I'll do that. She's weak to those. Increases your max HP by 30%. Actually, I want Yukiko to be immune to silence. And Naoto is using the Book of Ruin. Whoops. Status ailments are half as long. We'll do that. I don't know why, but for some reason this piano reminds me of, like, a Billy Joel song. I have no clue why that specifically, but that's what I keep thinking of every time I hear it.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work.
Ow.
Here! Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Persona!
How about all of you eat arrow?
You hit the enemy's weak.
Go to town, senpai!
Ooh. You know what, though? Everybody shush. I silenced myself by accident.
4 more to go.
It's fine.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
Please don't. Haha.
Give him some more.
Yukiko, can you silence me? I silenced myself on accident.
Enemy down.
Shall I take over?
Absolutely.
Steady.
Yeah!
There it goes.
3
left.
Naoto's crits are so good. Yeah! It's so great that, like, we had to sneak in fake weapons, like, you know, golf clubs and things, and then found actual dangerous weapons. But Naoto's like, nah, I have a pass from the cops. This is a gun. You're like, well, I see.
All yours. Careful. It's immune to physical attacks.
You know, I may start playing this game on my own.
Hang in there now.
Again. Like a fresh file.
Someone finish this one off.
And make sure I get everyone to rank 10. And then I'll, like, show you guys what their new personas look like since we missed out on 2.
That was great.
I'll put them in the Discord.
Yukiko-senpai.
Yukiko, no.
Himiko.
Will you cure me of my thing? Thank you.
Reset scan. It's so puny. Use electricity on it.
Oh, she is melting. What are you weak to? We don't know, do we? I think that thing's not really weak to anything.
You hit the enemy's weakness.
Ow.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
What is this animation?
I am
Here goes. Crush it time.
Goodness.
Enemy down. Show 'em what you've got, Conti.
Damn, couldn't finish.
All yours.
Yeah.
Wow, Naoto.
Whoa,
You
Naoto,
defeated
awesome.
2 enemies.
Thank you, Nato.
Physical attacks won't work. What a pain.
What about you?
2
Repels
enemies
light.
left. Don't lower your guard now. Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan.
Reach
This
darkness,
one's a
aren't you?
gimme. It's
Oh no,
weak
it's to fire. But not
Just
darkness.
2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
That's me after falling in my sleep. Yeah.
No, senpais!
Oh! Well! Oops. I fucked that. Don't worry. We'll take care of it. Yes, I know, I know. Oops. Shh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Shh, nobody saw that. It didn't happen. Oh, this means I have to re-equip everybody with everything. Hold on a minute. I like that that thing didn't even see us. Oh, we didn't get any of the other items yet. Whoops. Oops. Don't worry about it. Didn't happen. It's fine. Although this does look different than previous. I think that the layout's different. Or I went a different way. I didn't realize it.
It's quite tenacious.
Hey, it's the thing that killed us.
Kanji's been hit. Someone help him. Senpai! There! That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up. Reset scan. Electricity will work. This 4 of them. You need to thin them out. It's weak to light. Beat it and move on.
Oh yeah.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. It's weak to fire. This'll be easy.
Oh, good. Just a single, huh, Mom?
Well done! You rock! Enemy down. You're doing well. Nice move, senpai. That's the way,
Man, Kaguya looks so
Do
cool.
some more damage.
Come on, up you go. The scent of flowers wafts.
Man, her special move is so cool.
Enemy down. Don't turn to Scarlet, senpai.
Turn to Scarlet.
You hit it
Here
so we
goes.
can eat it, senpai.
Crush it time.
Wow, Kanji, you got some smooth moves there.
Naoto! You almost killed yourself.
Senpai, that was so cool.
Goodness gracious. Naoto knows something is immune to physical attacks and will reflect it, goes and does it anyway. Agnestraya. Oh, my goodness.
You're on a roll. There.
Thank you for casting Salvation on my dumbass. Thank you.
Here goes. Crush it time.
Excellent. Oops. You. And you. And money. No skills can be changed. Oh, she's as good as she can get. Kaguya is as powerful as is possible to be. She's gonna gain Spellmaster now, though. Alright, what do we got? Time needed to recover from ailments has been halved. Nullifies instant kill attacks once on an ally, but it must be cast on them. I'll swap that. I want the ability to save my friends, but I can recover quickly as long as Yukiko can speak, which I've made sure she can. And Spellmaster's great because it'll cost me half. Yay! Am I going a different direction? I think I might be. It's an empty room. No, it's a hall. Give item to me, please.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Go for it.
This is it! I think we
Mess
saw
it up.
Yukiko-senpai's true colors.
Fucking face plant. Ow. Well, not ow, but A.
Your weakness is... Electricity will work. This will be... 5 enemies left. Hang in there.
It's gonna reflect and zap me, probably. Oh no, it just blocked it.
Down. Nice move, Senpai.
It's gonna reflect, but I don't mind. It broke the wall, so it's okay.
Fantastic, Yukiko-senpai!
Oh, twice.
Let's go, Sumeo Mikami! Enemy down.
Bravo, Yukiko! Just erasing them.
Yeah.
Did it break the fourth wall? It might have, because I acknowledged it.
Persona now.
I acknowledged it, so that could be... that could count. Eh. Thank you. In our acknowledgement of it, it has broken the fourth wall, Doc. You are correct. Ooh. Let's see how many of these we can clear out. Use a dealt card. Let's hope it's not the skill level up. Okay, cool. So we cleared as many cards from that as we could. Giant Fist has now become Brave Blade. Excellent. Sounds like a Beyblade thing.
You need to watch your...
I know. I know. Didn't need to use salvation, but I did anyway. Haha, what do you mean it was unnecessary? Waste of SP, you say? Cool. You know nothing. Ah, there's the exit. Let's get this box, and then go up level. I believe we have 2... Ooh, excellent. That is the thing that we had on Kanji. So we have successfully given Kanji back his badge to dodge physical things. Yay. Whee! So if you come to realize, the scenery of this corridor, you've seen it before, haven't you? Yes, it was my dream. Yes, I remember. What you saw in your dream that night was the result of your awakening to your power. Could it be fate that I now await your arrival? Was that Izanami again? Senpai, is it true what she just said? Anyway, no matter what kind of enemy we're facing, we have to fight. Right, Senpai? Yes. Oh, it's gonna be like a big snail shell shape. So that's probably an empty room. Empty room or hallway? Empty room. A surprise! Hi.
Oh, be careful! Light's no good on... Electricity won't work. What else you got?
I have... I missed.
You hit the enemy's weak...
Yo, mind if I kick a little ass here?
Not at all. Fucking go for it.
Get bent!
Huh, the
That was
flowers walk. Not bad. For Kanji.
Oh, stop being so salty towards
Don't
Kanji.
tell me it's
Here
not
goes.
working.
Crush it time!
Pew!
I wasn't expecting that from you, Kanji. Sweet. Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Nicely done.
Naoto-kun's busting heads and looking cool. Dark.
Time for darkness.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over. That's great,
Senpai, you really get me going.
Keeps burning. Bye-bye.
Great job!
Oh, no cards. That evolved though. Ooh, fire amplification. Good, now I can get rid of Agiodine again. Oh, hi, Cece. Cece's going to eat her dry food. She's decided she likes it more than the wet food now. Which is fine with me, it's cheaper than buying the wet food. I haven't played the other Persona games, so I don't know if they have different reasons for, like, why the Personas are the way they are, or the reason that the world of the insert thing here is the way it is. But I'm interested to find out.
Your weaknesses. Light will work on it. This should be a snap.
The reasons are similar? Yeah, I imagine since this is like a deity looking upon humanity thing and knowing that, oops, I actually didn't see what it was weak to.
Nope. 5 of them. You're outnumbered.
Hopefully that thing is not reflective. It's not always the same gods. Okay, so yeah, so it's a situation of, like, gods reflecting humanity then.
4 enemies defeated.
Let's see, Boosh. Let's try darkness on you. Nope.
Let's go.
It's very in keeping of the Shin Megami Tensei series that it originated from.
Here goes.
Does it absorb all of the magics?
It ain't going down.
Entirely according to plan.
Nicely done, Nato. A balm of life. Excellent. So we can go that way. Dee-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. We are zip-zapping our way through this dungeon. Actually, how many personas do I currently have? I think I have... Oh, I have 3 spaces. Yes, because I did not get any more because we died. Careful, Senpai. I sense something up ahead of you. Should we open the door? Yeah, only way to go. Let's go. Well, hi! The power that you have attained and your determination to face me. Let's see how strong they are. I like this thing's upside-down head.
Persona!
Ooh, hit and evasion have been increased. Excellently done!
Let's ready? It's showtime. Are you ready?
Now to find out that it's immune to physical attacks.
Go!
Let's go.
It'd be so funny if we had one hit killed it. And she was like, oh, well.
Senpai,
okay.
that was so cool. There.
Good job, Nata. I love that Kanji's health is 666. It's perfect, and I hope it stays there.
Couldn't finish it.
Alright.
Wow, it's puny.
Oh, it only knows Rampage. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. I don't think we're gonna finish today. Yeah, we're probably not. We're definitely gonna finish it next time, though. Oh, it's immune to that. Shouldn't have hit that. Whoop.
Let's go. It's quite tenacious.
Woo! Naoto-kun. This isn't good. There.
Sorry, we got it. I'm gonna try and at least get us to that boss.
Here goes.
We've gone up 3 flights in only 20 minutes, so that's not too bad.
Finish it. Persona.
Even including the fact that we died on one floor.
Someone finish this.
And we've made it to a mini boss. Rise blocked all the attacks. Good job, Rise.
There. I
Here
can't
goes.
defeat it.
Crush it time.
That should kill it. Yep, there it goes.
Ha! Serves him right.
All right, level up.
So that wasn't enough to break your will. Come then. Though you may accomplish nothing but to needlessly prolong your suffering. Or prolong your suffering, even. I know word speaking of words. Actually, some of these layouts remind me of previous dungeons we've been in, and I don't think that's on purpose or necessarily what's happening, but if it is, that'd be cool. Hello!
Oh, be careful! Light's no good. Darkness
Weak
will
to
work.
dark. Oh, everybody's weak to darkness. That's great! Third, come here.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Yeah, we could have finished the game early by killing an innocent man, but then Nanako would have died, and that's unacceptable. Of course, and we could have just gone, well, not my problem, and gone home. But I am a stubborn bitch, so... Boop. Bye. Ooh, skill card. I'll take skill card. Yes, oh my god, we almost killed a man. Ooh, Mabufu dying. I wish I could give them to other characters, the skill cards. Cyclone Magatama. Imagine how amazing that would be to be like, nah, Kanji, you get fire now. Enjoy that. Are you guys stuck back there? Where are you? Oh, they've gotten stuck on a wall. You good? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. They'll catch up with me eventually, probably, I assume. That's probably a dead end. So is this, and this is likely an empty door. It is. Oh, hi. Bye. Yoink. I've juked you. It's always funny to see the AI get hung up on a wall, even when it's my own guys. Hello. Goodbye. No. Ooh, 2 sets of shadows, huh? Eh. Hello.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. It's weak to fire.
Nice. First things first. Now that we have played this game, I am so used to Yosuke's voice, I hear him everywhere. Yeah, it's because it's Yuri Lowenthal, and he is everywhere. He was Spider-Man in the PS4 Spider-Man. He's one of the Helldivers in Helldiver.
You can win this. Just don't use fire on it.
Is ice a problem?
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. It's weak to ice.
Fantastic. He's in a lot of stuff.
2 enemies. Let me do this. Here goes. This is it. Enemy down. We ready? It's showtime. Are you ready? You can count on me. Go. Beat him up.
Boop.
Is this for real? 4 new enemies.
I love the lady lounging on couch monster design. It's very funny to me. So I remember you're weak to darkness.
Wow, it's puny. This'll be cake.
First, let's do this. Loki!
2 enemies
All right,
down.
keep going.
Keep going, senpai. There, got it.
Weak to darkness.
It's weak to darkness. You're on a roll, senpai.
All right, keep going.
2 defeated.
Are you weak to light? It's like how you constantly hear watch Matt Mercer or Liam O'Brien in something, and now you hear them everywhere, right? And I'm terrible with names, so I recognize them usually by their characters, or by, like, a line they're infamous for. So when it comes to Liam O'Brien, I'll be like, oh, it's, you are not prepared! Amazing. Alright, no money. Get that. Get that. And that. We got Regenerate 3! Don't want the XP one. I'm never gonna get it. Yeah, I know that one. That's Illidan. Yeah, exactly. I keep forgetting Illidan's name as well, so I just call him by the line. I'm like, you're not prepared! And like, we'll go, Lamb O'Brien? I'm like, yes. Oh, Fire Amp. Let's see. All ailments. Oh, well then I can get rid of this.
Alright, powered up!
Nicely done. Lifestone. Nope. Bye. Yoink. Exit. Yeah, there we go. So you've made it safely thus far. Despair, emptiness, and hope. Those are the 3 qualities by which I selected those coming from outside. You showed the most grounding of the 3. I would expect nothing less. In which case, I will personally and directly test your power. The 3 qualities? Did she mean Senpai, Namatame, and Adachi? Izanami saw those qualities in them? What kind of power does she have? Some pretty intense power, that's for sure. That way first. Now the question is, which one was which?
It's weak to darkness.
We were Hope. Surely we were Hope. But, which one was Adachi? I think Adachi was Emptiness, and Namatame was, Despair.
Let's keep going, Senpai! You really get me going!
Oh, wait a minute. Did I pick the wrong one?
Darkness.
Ah. Because his card was Hunger, ultimately. Let's grab you. Get in my pocket. I think this up here is going to be a dead end, but it looks like there's going to be a chest at either end of it, so I'm fine with that. It's good. Doink. Why, hello! I missed! But we got some Soma. A great game.
Be careful. There's an enemy in there.
Ow.
Right there. That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up.
Oh.
Please stand up.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Naruto went nah. And
Brute
killed
force
them
isn't my
all.
style.
Nice. Thank you, Naruto. Ooh. Ooh. Sony Dory wear. What is a Sony Dory wear? Anything it wants to, haha. Ooh, an aqua cloak once worn by the god of Earth. Ooh, that's a big increase, and it gives me extra SP? Absolutely. Hello! Shit. I'm not a big fan of Soma, but Amnesia Rebirth became one of my all-time faves.
No good on
Oh,
this
nice. You missed. Why'd you get to go twice?
All yours.
You missed. You don't get another turn.
Someone finish
Here
this
goes
one off.
Persona!
Ah, lightning absorb.
I couldn't do it.
Alright then. I think I need to swap Naoto's thing with Kanji's, because Naoto is losing health rapidly.
Darkness will work.
Oh.
4 enemies left. Don't give up.
Persona!
Come back. Did Mikey leave or is he being quiet? Oh, Mikey went to go eat.
All right.
Tsutsumidal has evolved. I'll go for food in a few minutes.
Are you all right?
First things first. Naoto. Since he's a physical build, we'll do that. That should help. Also, I will heal. That's out. I almost forgot. Whoop. Sorry about it. He's fine. Done nothing. Thanks, motorcycle. Oh, it's a bunch of them! Go away! You make my PNG model get funky. It thinks I'm talking and I'm not. Yay! A treasure chest. Who's putting these in here? Exit? Whoops. No. We put them in there just for you. Thank you, Zeno.
That looked like it. Here goes.
Yes, Ferb, you're correct. I have a motorbike vocal stim where periodically it's like a twitch. The muscles in my neck get all funky and then I just go like a motorcycle. Ow.
Here goes. Persona!
Oh yeah, you resist physical attacks. That's funny.
Down and die already.
It reflected and then it failed.
You can win this. Just give Wind a rest, okay? 4 enemies left. Don't give up.
Persona!
Boop, light bulb.
3 enemies defeated. You're so cool, Senpai.
Persona!
Nice. Yes.
All right.
No card for me, but I've been doing so good. Nice. I've been doing good. Why no card for me? There's a difficult one here, so. Hello. Hi. Oh.
Hey, the enemy's weak to fire. That's hot.
Fire
Wow, it's
indeed
This'll be
hot?
cake.
Yes, fire indeed hot.
Your weakness is it's weak to fire.
Thanks, I already knew.
Persona!
Let's go.
How dare you? This just in? Fire? Hot? Yes.
Here goes.
The prophecy will help. Ah! Fire indeed hot.
Oh, with the pedals. Amazing, Yukiko-senpai.
Don't push yourself.
2 defeated so far. Almost missed.
Nicely done, Yukiko.
Let's switch places, everyone. And action. You can count on me. Go! Knock him out.
Oh, that was a a vicious blow.
Good move, not
Here
so
goes.
You're on a roll.
Persona!
There you.
Ha! Serves him right.
Still no card? Sad. Difficult get card. Boo. Hello. Alright, we'll go up to the next level.
Weaknesses. It's weak to light.
Nice. Now,
It's weak to 4 of them. You
I'm
need
gonna
to thin them out.
accidentally kill myself if I am not careful.
Persona!
Better to have one accidental attempt at destroying me. Ah, perfect. When we make it to the next floor, I'll pop out and, let's see. Pop out and, use the personas I have. Which sadly isn't many. I think it's just one. Fanta Ray.
My skills have been honed.
What is Fanta Ray? One moment. What is Fanta Ray? Actually, I wanted to see that, but... Severe wind damage, I see. He's my wind guy, then. Ah, the Sonadiri wear. Which is... something that I can have him wear. Yep, there we go. Great if Naoto could wear it. I cannot believe you're still unperturbed even after stepping so far into my realm. One had not the eyes to see things as they were and failed to awaken to his power. One chose to avert his eyes from the truth and allowed evil to taint his awakened power. But this one, he has come this far, yet he still yearns for the truth. He still fights. It sounds like Izanami's surprised by Senpai's power, even though she's the one who awakened it. Could it be that Senpai's power went beyond her expectations? Well, we'll find that out for sure next time. I'm gonna take a little breather before we try again. Yes. Hello! Oh wait, I need to check my compendium before I fuse things. Who's Alalat? Oh, you. Fusing time. Atropos. Everybody want to become this thing. Everyone want to become scissors. Nope, nothing new for you. Abaddon. Ugh, don't want that. No way. Alright, well, let's get Atropos. Yes, the boob monolith, right? I like the look of Atsitsamidal more, but that's okay. Atropos. Random lady with basket. Carry these with you, that I may give them to someone else later. Yes. She does have no shoes. Black bodysuit, no shoes, basket hat. Excellent. Cover up those grippers. Allow evade fire to change. Sure. A blue wall. Blue wall, huh? That's weird. Well, that's fine. Now then. You and, you? Who's Vasuki? Oh, you are. Yeah, I've got all of those ones. Satan! Don't need Satan. Lashis? Oh, that one. Anything fun in there? Nope. Yes, Satan. The Lyle is my uncle. He's cool. Alright. Now we'll save. Okay. And now, much as I would like to keep going, I am really hungry. So, we've gone for 3 hours and that's fine. And Friday we'll go for another 3 hours. And I'm sure we'll beat the game by then. Just Satan will settle for satin. Yeah. Alright. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope that you had fun. Friday... Whoop, sorry. Friday will be another 3-hour stream and we will gather together all of our power and beat the game for good. I mean, I should have known that it would be more than 2 hours. Or more than 3 either. It did say there was one less dungeon and that it wasn't a joke, so... yeah. Oh well, that's fine. But I've also installed Dragon Age 2, so whenever we finish this, if there's, like, significant time left, I can just stop the stream, change its name, and, start that. But yes, I hope you guys had fun. We did get an extra hour, so it's good. We got an extra hour in, more like, yeah. So, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Housekeeping, let's see. Just the standard stuff. I've got all of my social links below the video, which includes things like Twitter, my coffee, if you want to leave a tip. I've had people ask about that before. And a link to Patreon, where for as little as $1, you can join the Discord and get all kinds of nonsense, including, Izanami photoshopped into a shuttlecock, which is what I'm going to do in a minute. When I'm done eating pizza, which is what I'm going to do immediately after this. We also get cat updates, yes. Oh, I should give the cat update, shouldn't I? The kittens are coming into my room more often, which is nice. I thought they would crawl under things. They did not. Hanabi's been doing good. She's getting used to wearing a diaper all the time. She runs like a bunny. It's very funny. I joked with my mom that she was a drag race car. Because she'll come flying through the room, and she'll take the hardest right turn you've ever seen and go sliding into the other room. It's very funny. She also knows when I'm talking to her, too, because I'll walk out in the kitchen and I'll go, "Where's the baby? Where's the Hanabi?" And she'll just go, "Boop." Who's a race car? Oh, my cat Hanabi. She runs like a little drag racer. She kicks her little back feet as hard as they can, and she goes meow. So, I've got more photos of her, too. I also have photos of her brother, Will, who's going to be given to my friend in New York. sitting on the baby blanket we're making for him. Everybody's gonna get a little baby blankie, and then when he goes to New York at the end of the month, he'll have a little bit of home for him till he gets used to his new home. But yes, anyway, thank you guys all for coming. I hope you had fun, and I hope Hanapi was a race car driver. Premise, face slap, proceed. Exactly. I hope you guys all had fun, and I'll see you next time for the conclusion of Persona 4 Golden Edition. And now, I am gonna go eat pizza. Bye-bye, everybody!
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon, and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Furb Among Us, Dizarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'd also like to give a big thank you to everyone else watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know with a like and a comment. Be sure to have a look at the other videos on my channel, and subscribe so you never miss a new one. Links to my Patreon, Twitch, and all my other socials are in the description below the video. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!